this car's pretty much ready to roll. So I don't think we can get it out on the fan walk, but if you want to, we can get a closer look on this car now if you want to come and check it out.
Get the hat signed from
By him or by the driver?
by him.
Just that tall.
See, I didn't bring my Sharpie with me.
So this car obviously starts as a street car, right? So we bought this from the dealer and we took it back and took all the good smelling leather and all that stuff out, slapped the cage in it, and built it from there. As opposed to the other car, which is the GT car over there, which comes to us as a bunch of tubes welded together. It doesn't look like a car, right? We add the carbon body onto that. We are mandated by Grand Am to run a restrictor. The size of the restrictor, the normal opening in the air intake is this. They give us a restrictor that has two holes like this.
Wow.
So we start with 414 horsepower in this car, and they take a lot away from us. But other than that, we use a stock gearbox and stock clutch and flywheel, and Grand Am mandated Bosch fuel injection system. And the Bosch fuel injection system actually boosts the power up pretty good. So just by putting that on alone, we get about 30 horsepower. And that's mainly because it's a race setup, doesn't have to worry about emissions or anything. So when they choke us down with the restrictor, it doesn't really bring us down under stock, but it's pretty close. We're also in this car, we can only use regular body components. We can't put any plastic or any carbon on it. Whereas the GT car, we can use all carbon. Quite a difference. This car is 3,500 or 3,600 pounds when it leaves here to go out and start the race.
Wow.
That's with driver and fuel. So it's a heavy car. It's almost as heavy as a street car. Obviously, you burn fuel off, it gets a little lighter, but it's not much. It's not far off from a street car. Whereas the GT car starts out about $29.50 or $29.75. Fully loaded. That's a lot lighter. I can open one thing I have. So it's pretty much stock under here. We make our own stress bar for here, but other than that, there's not a lot changed from the street car. Safety switches to turn off the electricity and hit the fire, but other than that, we replace the headlights when we can. Some races we need to run the headlights because it gets dark. We'll replace these with some carbon copies. That's about it.
During the course of the season, do the restrictors change as they try and balance performance?
Well, at the beginning of the year, we didn't have a restrictor. Then we had one restrictor, and then they actually gave us a smaller restrictor after that. So yes. So the problem at the beginning of the season is you had a bunch of good teams running BMWs. BMW is probably one of the easiest cars to turn from a street car into a race car because it's so balanced right from there,
And they're winning.
So, at the beginning of the season, we had all these BMWs up front doing well, and they took a lot away from us, and everybody else with the Mustangs and the Camaros and everything got stuff given to them. So now it's kind of lopsided. I think the BMW is a disadvantage now. But Grand Am wants to be the race, the show at the end, so they got to do what they think is right. So we'll see. Here again, unfortunately, I think the Mustangs have a little bit of an advantage here. But again, you never know.
The field is so huge.
It's a big field.
Yeah.
It's dicing through traffic, right?
Big field. Yeah. Staying out of trouble is going to be huge. It's going to be hard to stay out of trouble.
Oh yeah.
Back to the Monterey Motorsports meeting in August.
Yeah, the rear wing, they allowed us to, yes, what's up with the rear wing? The rear wing was they allowed the teams to present a rear wing when this car was introduced to the series. And that's the wing that all the teams chose. I don't know if it does anything, but it looks pretty cool.
Best of luck to you guys.
Thanks. Oh, awesome. Grab a Sharpie. Sure. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Feel free to hang around a little bit. Thank you. Sure.
Yeah, do you have a Sharpie by any chance?
I'm gonna go grab a Sharpie.
Okay, guys, I've left mine in my car. Get us out of it.
We've got a car that spun down in turn 11, came across track, was against the wall, driver's left, facing traffic. Evidently he's got a flat tire. It is car number 27, very, very slow. That's Charles Paquin. Evidently the smoke, I'm guessing, is tire. Make a left at the end of the Dean Copeland, your second place car, number 7, has just spun at the exit of turn 5. So here comes Mike Cooper, still in the lead in car number 6. He has a huge lead. That brings Jason May up into the second spot. And he's well back in second in the number 20.
They drive up there.
Third place is Jeff Mosey in car number 10. Fourth place, car number 4, Justin Hall.
Oh, now maybe you get a picture with him
Here,
too.
take the hat. Give me your camera. Not that camera. And then how to hold this one.
Okay, that one's live, by the way.
Yeah, we made one in Alabama, man. So
Yeah.
this is the
one
next
ready?
stop to go to. So
How many you came out?
just my mom and
Go ahead.
my dad's at the back of the hotel, and then I brought my daughter for the first time.
My daughter's here too. They're trying to get into the track now. It's not easy to get into this place.
Okay. I'll let you get back, man. Appreciate it. Give me some parts, man.
Are you gonna be around for the whole day?
Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
be around
we'll
here.
stop back later.
All right, right on. Well, thanks, man. Have my B4673 here.
August 19th through the 21st, Rolex, Monterey, Motorsports, reunion. Don't forget the Red Bull US Grand Prix just 2 weeks from now, July 22nd through the 24th. The MotoGP World Championship returns to Monterey with the Seca, with the rising stars of
Got it.
Enjoy the race, right?
Thank you.
for the Red Bull US Grand Prix. 2011 marks the 7th consecutive
All right.
for MotoGP and KMA racing together at the historic
All
Monterey
right.
Circuit.
Especially exciting for American riders to gain greater worldwide credibility due to the Yamaha factory racing. Yamaha having a lot of fun. He's now 6 points, within 3 points behind fellow American Bugatti rider Nicky Hayes, former MotoGP winner here at Monterey Laguna, Seca. And so also the other American doing well is Yamaha Tech-Quad rider Colin Edwards. He's 9 points. So there'll be a lot of exciting things to watch with the Americans on March here in a couple weeks.
You run down Michael Cooper, Jason Fanning, Jeff Moffitt, Justin Hall, Marlon McKenzie, Joel Miller.
Sorry.
Now that he's Copeland, spun, that changes the race.
All right. Are you having fun yet?
These are never in the bag.